Hi friends, in this video I want to show you my third chess quiz, and it sounds like with the game. So we can find 8 classical games and 25 expert games. Of course, expert games is more difficult to recognize, but also if you want, of course, you can watch all of them. And let me show you some of these games. For example, at first classical game. Okay, let's see a bit quickly this interesting and classical game from strong players, and maybe you recognize this position and final position. And of course it's very famous game, maybe one of the most recognizing game by Nemtsovich, and it's a Mortal Kombat game. And yes, it's a game Zemish against Nemtsovich. And let me show you another classical game and very popular game. So let me show you. Also a bit faster, and this game also a very popular and maybe one of the most popular game by this strong grandmaster, by this world champion. Okay, let's go to the final position, and of course rook c2 was the final move, and it's a game Bernd Fischer, and it's game of the century. Bernd Fischer, New York, 1956. And let me show you, for example, 2 games from expert section. So let's go. Of course, yes, this game is maybe not well known, but also you can use hint, and of course you can recognize these games. Okay, let's go, and let me show you first of this game. And also I think that this game is very popular, and it's in Indian defense, and knight g2, very good sacrifice. And then we can see some queen sacrifices, for example at first queen d3, and of course if bishop d3, then bishop g2 with a checkmate. That's why white cannot take on d3. And then after some moves we can see that black has extra knight and of course winning position, and this game is Gelfand Nakamura game. And in the end I want to show you another interesting game, maybe also not so popular, but very interesting to review. Okay, this game has some moves, very long-term battle, and let me show you a bit faster all of these moves. So in this position black has some advantage, and after bishop a4 extra pawn for black, and also some tactical ideas we can see in future moves. For example, in some moment black decided to sacrifice the queen, but in the future we can see that pawn on c2 will be a new queen for black, so c1 with the queen. And then let me show you what we will see in the future. I also like this game. And finally black decided to sacrifice queen on e2, and of course white should take on e2, and then of course only one possible move to protect e1 square is king f2, and then of course black took on f1, and this pawn and game of course completely winning for black because of extra pawn on d6, and after d5 white resigned. And also I like this game, yes, and this game Boglubov Alekhine 90 22. So I hope that you like my chess quiz the game, and of course in the future I think that I will add some new games in classical section and to expert section 2. So goodbye and see you on my quiz and on my new videos.